Have you ever truly thought about how you sleep at night specifically? Which side you naturally drift off on? Or if you end up on your back, many of us just flop into bed, not giving it a second thought, letting habit or comfort guide our position. But for those of us over 65, that seemingly innocent choice of sleep posture might be quietly impacting your health in ways you never imagined, affecting everything from your heart to your digestion, and even how refreshed you feel in the morning. What if I told you that for some, particularly as you mature, consistently sleeping on your left side could be putting unnecessary strain on one of your most vital organs, or even subtly disrupting other bodily functions? It sounds surprising, doesn't it? After all, sleep is supposed to be restorative, not something we need to strategize about. But our bodies change as we age, and what once worked perfectly might now be less than ideal. This isn't about inducing fear, but empowering you with knowledge. In this video, we're going to dive deep into why your sleep position truly matters, especially as we navigate the golden years. We'll uncover the specific reasons why left-side sleeping might not be the optimal choice for everyone, particularly if you're over 65, and then, crucially, we'll explore simple, effective habits to transform your nights. These aren't complex changes, but practical adjustments that can ensure you wake up feeling truly refreshed, vibrant, and ready to enjoy every day to the fullest. Make sure you watch right to the very end, because I promise you, there's a crucial piece of information waiting for you that will truly surprise you and could change how you approach your bedtime routine forever. So, let's get right into it. Starting with this idea of sleep position. We've all heard about the best ways to sleep, but when you reach the age of 65 and beyond, your body starts sending different signals, and what worked for you in your 30s or 40s might not be serving you as well now. Our anatomy, our circulation, even the way our internal organs settle, all undergo subtle shifts. And believe it or not, the side you choose to sleep on can have a quiet but profound impact on how well your body functions while you're getting your much-needed rest. Now, let's address the elephant in the room, or rather, the side of the bed. Why might sleeping on your left side not be ideal for everyone over 65? The primary concern here often relates to our heart. Think about it. Your heart is located slightly to the left side of your chest. When you lie on your left side, gravity can exert a subtle, continuous pull on this vital organ. For most healthy individuals, this isn't a significant issue. Our bodies are incredibly resilient and adaptable. However, for some individuals, especially those who have pre-existing heart conditions such as congestive heart failure, certain arrhythmias, or even high blood pressure, this gravitational pull can, in very subtle ways, affect heart function. Some studies, particularly those using electrocardiogram or ECG readings, have actually observed minor changes in the heart's electrical activity when individuals lie on their left side compared to their right. These changes, while often not alarming in healthy individuals, suggest that the heart is working against a slightly different gravitational load for a heart that's already compromised or working harder. Even these subtle shifts could potentially contribute to discomfort or an increased workload over many hours of sleep. It's a gentle whisper from your body, suggesting that perhaps a different position could offer it a little more ease and comfort throughout the night. It's also worth noting that while left-side sleeping is often recommended for those suffering from acid reflux or GERD, as it can help keep stomach acids from flowing back up the esophagus, it's not a one-size-fits-all solution for everyone's overall health picture. We're looking at the bigger picture of well-being for our senior years. So, if you've been a lifelong left-side sleeper and you have no known heart issues, you might not feel any difference. But if you've been experiencing unexplained fatigue, unusual palpitations, or a general sense of unease during the night, especially if you have a heart condition, it might be worth gently exploring other sleep positions. So, what are the alternatives? Let's talk about the right side, and then your back. Many experts actually suggest that sleeping on your right side can be more beneficial for heart health. When you lie on your right side, your heart is in a position where gravity isn't pulling it against your chest wall. It allows for a more natural, unobstructed flow and reduces any potential compression or strain. For your blood circulation, for your heart's ease throughout the night, the right side can often be a more supportive choice. It's like giving your heart a little more room to breathe, so to speak. And it's not just about the heart. Some believe it can also be better for the spleen and pancreas, allowing them to function optimally without any undue pressure. Then there's back sleeping. This position often gets a gold star for spinal alignment. When you lie on your back, your spine is in a neutral position, which can be fantastic for alleviating back and neck pain. It distributes your weight evenly and can help prevent morning aches and stiffness. However, back sleeping isn't for everyone. It can sometimes exacerbate snoring or sleep apnea, especially if you're prone to those issues, because gravity can cause your tongue and soft palate to fall back and obstruct your airway. If you know you snore or have been told you might have sleep apnea, back sleeping might not be your first choice without consulting a doctor. The actionable step here is to simply be mindful. If you're a habitual left side sleeper, especially if you have any cardiac concerns, consider gradually shifting. You don't have to overhaul your entire sleep routine tonight. Try starting on your right side, or perhaps on your back if it feels comfortable. You can use pillows to help train your body. A firm body pillow placed behind you can help prevent you from rolling onto your back if you're trying to stay on your right side. Or, if you're trying to sleep on your back, a pillow under your knees can help maintain that neutral spinal alignment. Listen to your body. It will tell you what feels best. The goal is to find a position that allows you to feel truly rested, rather than subtly drained or uncomfortable. Now, while your sleep position is incredibly important, it's just one piece of a much larger puzzle when it comes to getting truly restorative sleep as we age. Let's move on to another crucial element that often gets overlooked, and that's the environment we create for ourselves when we go to bed. Beyond the actual position you choose to lie in, one of the most powerful changes you can make for better sleep, especially as you age, revolves around optimizing your sleep environment. Think of your bedroom not just as a room with a bed, but as your personal sanctuary of rest and rejuvenation. A truly effective sleep environment can signal to your brain that it's time to wind down, letting go of the day's worries and preparing for deep, restorative sleep. First and foremost, let's talk about darkness. Our bodies are naturally wired to respond to light and darkness through our circadian rhythm. When it's dark, our brain releases melatonin, the hormone that helps us feel sleepy and regulates our sleep-wake cycle. As we get older, our bodies naturally produce less melatonin, which is one reason why many seniors find it harder to fall asleep or stay asleep. So, making your bedroom as dark as possible becomes even more critical. This means investing in blackout curtains that block out all outside light, even the faint glow from a street lamp. If curtains aren't an option, a comfortable eye mask can work wonders. Even tiny pinpricks of light from alarm clocks, charging phones, or standby lights on electronics can disrupt your melatonin production. Consider covering these with tape or simply unplugging them. Think cave-like darkness. The darker, the better. Next, consider quiet. For many of us, the world never truly goes silent. Traffic, neighbors, even the hum of household appliances can be subtle sleep disruptors. Creating a quiet environment can be transformative. If external noise is an issue, consider using earplugs. There are many comfortable options available that block out sound effectively without feeling intrusive. Another excellent strategy is a white noise machine. These devices produce a steady, soothing sound that can mask sudden noises and create a consistent auditory backdrop, which some people find incredibly relaxing and conducive to sleep. The sound of gentle rain, soft static, or ocean waves can lull you into a deeper state of rest. Then, there's temperature. This is a big one, especially for older adults, because our body's ability to regulate temperature changes with age. Many people find that a cooler room is best for sleep, typically somewhere between 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, or 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. A cooler environment helps your body's core temperature drop, which is a natural signal for sleep. If your room is too warm, you might find yourself tossing and turning, unable to get comfortable. Adjust your thermostat. Use lightweight bedding. And ensure good airflow. Even a small fan can make a big difference in keeping the air circulating and the room feeling fresh. Finally, comfort. Your mattress and pillows are incredibly important. As we age, our bodies can become more sensitive to pressure points. And old, lumpy mattresses or unsupportive pillows can lead to aches and pains that disturb sleep. If your mattress is over 7 to 10 years old, or if you wake up with back or neck pain, it might be time for an upgrade. Look for a mattress that offers good support and pressure relief. As for pillows, choose ones that support your head and neck in a neutral alignment. Whether you sleep on your side, back, or stomach, a quality pillow can make all the difference in preventing stiffness and ensuring you wake up feeling refreshed rather than sore. Remember, your sleep environment is your secret weapon in the quest for truly restorative rest. Now that we've discussed making your bedroom a true sanctuary of calm, let's talk about another crucial element that can profoundly impact your sleep: the power of a consistent sleep schedule. This might sound simple, almost too obvious, but its importance, especially as we age, cannot be overstated. Our bodies thrive on routine. Every one of us has an internal master clock, known as our circadian rhythm, which dictates when we feel awake and when we feel sleepy. This rhythm is most robust when it's supported by regularity. Think of it like this: your body's clock loves predictability. When you go to bed at roughly the same time every night and wake up at roughly the same time every morning, even on weekends, you're sending a clear signal to your internal clock. This helps reinforce its natural rhythm, making it easier for you to fall asleep when bedtime arrives and to wake up feeling genuinely refreshed. Without that groggy feeling that often accompanies inconsistent sleep. As we get older, our circadian rhythms can become a little more fragile, more susceptible to disruption. We might find ourselves naturally waking up earlier, or struggling to fall asleep at a reasonable hour. A consistent schedule helps anchor this rhythm, making it more resilient. So, how do you put this into practice? Start by choosing a bedtime and a wake-up time that feel realistic for you, aiming for that recommended 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Then, stick to it as closely as possible. If you're a night owl trying to become an early bird, make gradual adjustments. Shift your bedtime and wake-up time by 15-30 minutes earlier each day until you reach your desired schedule. The same applies if you need to shift later. Consistency is key, even on weekends. Try to stay within an hour of your weekday sleep schedule. While a lie-in might feel tempting, it can actually throw your internal clock off course, leading to social jet lag on Monday morning, making it harder to get back into your rhythm for the week. Another part of this consistency is creating a wind-down routine. This isn't just about going to bed at the same time. It's about preparing your body and mind for sleep. About an hour before your chosen bedtime, start signaling to your brain that it's time to transition from activity to rest. This could involve dimming the lights, listening to calming music, reading a physical book not on a screen, taking a warm bath, or practicing some gentle stretching or deep breathing exercises. This ritual helps you shed the day's stresses and mentally prepare for sleep, making it easier for your body to relax and drift off when you finally get into bed. Next, let's talk about what we consume, especially in the hours leading up to bedtime. Our diet and our choice of beverages can significantly impact our sleep quality. And this impact can become more pronounced as we age due to changes in metabolism and digestion. Consider caffeine. We all love that morning cup of coffee or tea to kickstart the day. And for many, an afternoon pick-me-up is common. But for those over 65, our bodies typically metabolize caffeine more slowly. This means that a coffee consumed at 3 p.m. might still be circulating in your system and acting as a stimulant at 9 p.m., long after you'd want it to be. Caffeine blocks adenosine, a brain chemical that makes us feel sleepy. So, a general rule of thumb is to cut off caffeine consumption by early afternoon, perhaps no later than 2 p.m. or 3 p.m., to ensure it's out of your system by the time you're ready for bed. This includes coffee, black tea, energy drinks, and even some sodas. Switching to decaffeinated versions or herbal teas in the latter half of the day can make a world of difference. Alcohol is another common culprit. While a glass of wine or a beer might initially make you feel drowsy and help you fall asleep faster, alcohol is a known disruptor of sleep quality. It fragments sleep, especially the crucial REM sleep stages, which are vital for memory consolidation and feeling truly rested. You might fall asleep easily, but you'll likely wake up feeling groggy, having experienced lighter, less restorative sleep. It can also worsen snoring and sleep apnea. If you enjoy an alcoholic beverage, try to have it a few hours before bedtime, allowing your body time to process it, or consider limiting it altogether if sleep is a persistent issue. Lastly, heavy meals and very sugary snacks close to bedtime. Our digestive system slows down as we sleep, and trying to digest a large, rich meal can put unnecessary strain on your body. This can lead to discomfort, indigestion, heartburn, or acid reflux, all of which are guaranteed to keep you awake or wake you up. Aim to have your dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before you plan to go to bed. If you absolutely need a snack before bed, choose something light and easy to digest, like a small banana, a handful of almonds, or a warm glass of milk. These can even promote sleep by providing essential nutrients like tryptophan. Making these simple adjustments to your evening intake can pave the way for a much smoother, more restful night. Next, we'll dive into another aspect of your daily life that has a profound, perhaps surprising, impact on your sleep: gentle movement throughout the day. Continuing our journey toward truly restorative sleep, let's talk about the incredible, often underestimated, power of gentle movement and daytime activity. It might seem counterintuitive to talk about being active when we're focusing on sleep, but the two are deeply intertwined, especially as we get older. Regular, moderate exercise during the day is one of the most effective natural remedies for improving sleep quality, reducing insomnia, and helping you fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. Think about it: our bodies are designed to move. When we engage in physical activity, we expend energy, which naturally makes us feel more tired and ready for rest at the end of the day. Exercise also helps regulate our body temperature. After a workout, your core body temperature rises and then drops a few hours later, which is a natural signal to your body that it's time to prepare for sleep. Furthermore, physical activity helps reduce stress and anxiety, which are common culprits behind sleepless nights. It releases endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that can elevate your mood and calm your mind. For those over 65, the key is gentle and moderate. You don't need to be running marathons or lifting heavy weights to reap the sleep benefits. Simple activities like a brisk walk in your neighborhood, gentle swimming, water aerobics, cycling on a stationary bike, or even engaging in light yoga or stretching can make a world of difference. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity activity most days of the week. This could be broken up into shorter 10-minute bursts if that's more manageable. The important thing is consistency and finding an activity you genuinely enjoy, so it becomes a sustainable part of your routine rather than a chore. One crucial caveat: avoid intense exercise too close to bedtime. While daytime activity is fantastic, high-intensity workouts late in the evening can actually be counterproductive. They raise your core body temperature and stimulate your nervous system, making it harder to wind down. Try to finish any vigorous exercise at least 3 to 4 hours before you plan to go to sleep. Gentle activities like stretching or a very light walk are usually fine closer to bedtime, but save the more energizing workouts for the morning or early afternoon. Incorporating movement into your daily life isn't just about physical health. It's a powerful tool for unlocking deeper, more refreshing sleep. Finally, let's address the profound impact of managing stress and creating a truly intentional wind-down routine in our modern world. And especially as we accumulate more life experiences, stress can become a constant companion, and it is undoubtedly one of the biggest saboteurs of a good night's sleep at any age. Our minds race, replaying the day's events, worrying about tomorrow, making it nearly impossible to quiet the mental chatter and drift off to sleep. The solution here isn't to eliminate all stress, that's often impossible, but to learn how to effectively manage it and create a clear separation between your active day and your restful night. This is where your pre-sleep ritual, that sacred wind-down routine we briefly touched upon, truly comes into its own. This isn't just about dimming the lights. It's about actively disengaging from stimulation and engaging in activities that promote relaxation and peace. About an hour before you plan to go to bed, make a conscious decision to disconnect from the busy world. This means absolutely no screens, no television, no tablets, no smartphones, no computers. The blue light emitted by these devices can suppress melatonin production, making it harder for your brain to recognize it's time to sleep. Moreover, the stimulating content we often consume on these screens, news, social media, exciting shows, keeps our minds alert and engaged. Exactly the opposite of what we need for sleep. Instead, replace screen time with soothing activities. Consider taking a warm bath or shower. The warmth helps relax your muscles, and the subsequent slight drop in body temperature can signal sleepiness. Read a physical book. Choose something light and enjoyable, not a nail-biting thriller. Listen to calming music or a podcast designed for sleep. Engage in gentle, restorative stretching or light yoga to release physical tension. Practice deep breathing exercises or a simple meditation. Focusing on your breath can quiet your mind and bring you into the present moment, away from the day's worries. Even a few minutes of gratitude journaling, jotting down things you're thankful for, can shift your mindset from stress to tranquility. The key is to find what genuinely helps you relax and make it a consistent part of your nightly ritual. So, we've talked about really listening to your body when it comes to how you position yourself in bed, perhaps considering your right side or your back, and how making your bedroom a true sanctuary of calm can invite better rest. We've also explored the profound impact of keeping your sleep schedule consistent, being mindful of what you consume in the evening, and embracing gentle movement throughout your day, along with the incredibly important practice of truly winding down before your head hits the pillow. Remember, dear friends, achieving truly restful sleep isn't about perfection overnight, nor is it about adhering to every single piece of advice rigidly. It's about taking small, consistent steps, one at a time. Each tiny change you make in your routine is a powerful investment in your health, your happiness, and your vitality. Don't feel overwhelmed. Just pick one or two of these suggestions that resonate most with you. Perhaps start by simply being more aware of your sleep position or creating a 15-minute wind-down routine. And give them a try for a week or two. You'll be amazed at the difference even subtle shifts can make in how you feel each morning. The goal is to cultivate habits that support your well-being, allowing you to wake up feeling refreshed and ready to embrace each new day with joy and energy. I'm so curious to hear from you. Have you tried any of these tips before? Or perhaps you have your own tried and true secrets for a great night's sleep that you've discovered over the years. Please share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights and wisdom could truly help someone else in our wonderful community who might be struggling with sleep. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps us reach more people who could benefit from this important information. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on more valuable tips and advice designed to help you live your very best life at every age. You deserve to wake up feeling energized, clear-headed, and ready to embrace each new day with joy. Here's to many nights of truly restorative sleep, and to living your best life, vibrant and full of energy. No matter your age, sweet dreams.